Alright, welcome to your week 2 of your core, glutes, and legs program. So as I mentioned, week 1 and week 2, we are going to focus on the core. But this time we're going to take it up a notch, take it up to the next level. We're going to go and do specific exercises that is going to strengthen, again, the main core muscles. So we have our TRA, we have our obliques, we have our rectus abdominis, and we're also going to start implementing exercises that's going to work our back muscles. Alright, so what you need today is a mat and your foam roller. So what I'm using for today is a half foam roller. Some of you might have the longer one. Either way, it's gonna work well. Alright, so for the first part of this program, we're gonna do 3 exercises to work on our transverse abdominis. I have a timer ready. We're gonna work for 30 seconds and we're gonna rest for 15 seconds. So it's okay if you're struggling today. Hopefully you progress on day 2 and day 3 this week. First, let's get set up on the mat. Remember your pelvic tilts. So again, just gently flatten that lower back on the mat. Find that neutral spine, pulling your belly button into your spine and drawing your pelvic muscles or your P muscles in, alright? So I'm gonna start the timer. Our first movement is the dead bug. So remember the tabletop position, knees over the hip, shin parallel to the ground, ankles relax. You're gonna place the foam roller between your knees and your arms. Alright, 30 seconds starts now. You're gonna extend opposite arm and leg out. 30 seconds. So keep the other limb stable as best as you can. Again, keeping that lower back flat on the ground. That's it. And still being able to breathe. 2, 1, and rest. Alright, that's 15 seconds. Put your foam roller away. Our next movement is alternating leg lifts. So keep that leg that's straightened just hovering off the ground. So you can have a slight bend on your knee as you're doing this and just lifting one leg over the hip after the other. Alright, so just lightly hold on to that leg with your hands and then bring them down. Good job. So I hope you're not pushing your belly button away. You're pulling it in. Okay, next movement, we're gonna go onto our hands and knees, tucking your toes in. You're gonna lift your knees off the ground a couple of inches. And see if you can hold this for 30 seconds. So pulling your belly button in, tucking your tailbone in, softening your elbows. If you need to have a break, gently drop your knees onto the ground and then come up as soon as you can. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alright, so that is round number 1. We're gonna do it again for 2 more rounds. So grab your foam roller again, quick setup, that's it. So one way to regress this movement is to keep your knee bent at 90 degrees and then just tap your heel into the ground. So just do this if you feel like you're working your lower back more than your TRA muscle. So that means your back is hyperextending and you can't flatten your back when you extend that leg out. Do the regression. Good. And rest. Whew. Again, put the foam roller away. So scissor legs. One leg after the other. Good. Belly button into your spine. So feel your tummy muscles working. That's it. Breathe. Relax your shoulders and rest. Good job. Whew. Do some pelvic tilts in between. All right, back on your hands and knees. So again, wrist directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hip. Lift your knees up. That's it, toes to the ground. Again, evenly distribute your weight across your whole hand. So fingertips, knuckles, and wrist. That's it, almost there. Belly button in. 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Get into a child's pose to stretch. All right, lie back down on the mat. Last round of the bird dog. That's it. Good. So another regression would be extending your leg out, but keeping it at 45 degrees from the floor. So you don't have to extend it fully. So just extend the knee out. One more. Good. So again, these exercises are not about how many repetitions you can get within the certain amount of time. It's more about control. And then as you get stronger, as you build more endurance in your muscle, you'll be able to do this a little bit more smoothly. With minimal rest or no rest at all. That's it. Good. So it's all about keeping your core or the contraction time under tension. Good. All right, roll up, hug your knee. That's it. And back on 4s. Last one. Let's go up. Focus on your breathing. That's it. Relax your shoulders. Also find that neutral position between your shoulder blades. So your chest isn't dropped, your shoulder blades aren't squeezed together, neither are they far apart. So just find that neutral position. Keep on breathing. 5 more seconds, almost there. All right, well done. And stretch. And you're gonna find that you're gonna feel tension through your quads and your hip flexors as well. That is normal, all right? For this next part, we are going to work on our obliques. So you don't need the foam roller at this point, so you can put it away. We're only gonna do 2 movements, working for 30 seconds, resting for 15 seconds, and doing 3 rounds. For our first movement, first modification would be knees bent. You can put your arms out to the side, anchor your shoulders, so keep them down and back. And we're gonna do side to side twist. So you can allow your hips to come off the ground. All right, so you're working on your obliques. Good. So it's the muscle on the side of your tummy. The actual movement is for you to be able to build the strength to do side to side leg lifts. All right. Good. Let's start the timer. All right, let's go. 30 seconds. So try to get your leg as low as you can and using your obliques to lift your leg up and down. That's it. Good. So make sure you have enough space to do this movement. And rest. Well done. Our next movement is a side plank. So remember, knees, ankles together, knees together, active shoulder. So push your body away from the ground, lift your hips, and push them forward. So you have a nice straight plank position. You can either put your hands on your hips, that's it, or straight up. That's it. So again, no need to push further up. All you need is a neutral spine. All right, 5 more seconds. 2, 1, good. And we're gonna switch to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and push. That's it. So active on your shoulder blades. Push your body away from the ground. Squeeze your armpit muscle. Yep. Tummy tucked in. Squeeze your bum. But not overly that you're hyperextending your back again. So just maintain the spine nice and neutral. 3, 2, 1, and down. And we're gonna go back to our side to side leg lifts. Okay, arms to your sides. Legs up. Let's go. Down, lift, down, lift. Good. So control, again, slowly move through this exercise. Good. So you can drop your legs at the 45-degree angle. Good. All right, now we're gonna progress this exercise because I just remembered the knee one should be done last week, so you should get stronger now. We're gonna do a straight leg side plank, but still on our elbows. All right. So again, if you can't do this, just stick to the modification where you anchor your knees to the ground. So active ankles. That's it. Anchor the side of your foot. Squeeze your glutes and your quads. 3, 2, 1, and down. So it's okay to shake. All right, shaking is a part of it. But also, what's important is you fight through it. Okay? Don't give up right away. Hold on. Let's go. 30. So same thing. Push your spine, your upper body away from the ground. Active elbows, active arms. Good. Belly button in. Hip square, so you're not leaning back, nor are you leaning forward. Just perpendicular to the ground. Squeeze your glutes. That's it. Focus on your breathing. Tummy in. Well done. And down. Good job. We are down to our last round. All right. Back on the floor. Again, relax your shoulders, keep them flat. Lift your legs up. Again, slightly bend your knees. It doesn't have to be locked out, so relax your quads. So just drop them side to side. So you might not be able to drop it that low. So modify your movement accordingly. Good job. That's it. Back to our side plank. 3, 2, 1, and up. So again, on day 2 and 3, just make sure that you're doing the full plank now. So try your best to hold this position for as long as you can. If you get tired, you can always drop the hip down, catch your breath, relax, and set it up again. That's it. So this is only 30 seconds, guys. Let's fight through it. And rest. Good job. Last one. 3, 2, 1, and up. Whew, I'm already sweating. So belly in, squeeze your bum. Relax your upper shoulder. That's it. Halfway. Active shoulders. Neutral spine. That's it. Squeeze your quads as well. 5, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good job. All right, so that is it for our oblique work for week 2. Let's go ahead and do our exercises for our rectus abdominis and also our back. So for this last part, we have 2 exercises for our rectus abdominis, and then we have 1 exercise for our back. So our setup would be lying down on the mat, knees bent, feet flat. Our first movement is the crunch, and hold for as long as you can. All right, try to hold it for the whole 30 seconds. If not, break it up into 5-second holds. Let's get started. Crunch up. See if you can bring your hand over your knees and hold it for as long as you can. That's it. Pulling your belly button into your spine and holding that spinal flexion. That's it. 10 more seconds. Again, if you need to take a break, shoulders down, and then lift it up again. 2, 1, good job. All right, relax. Next, we're gonna keep our hands by our hips or beside us. We're gonna do reverse crunches. So pull your legs in, up, and then down, up, and then down. Good. So again, if you can't extend it with that, if you can't extend your legs without lifting your lower back from the ground, just tap in and lift. Tap toes in, out, or down, and lift. That's it. So again, the function of the abs is the spinal flexion. Exactly what we're doing. And rest. Well done. And then we're gonna turn over, belly down onto the mat. We're just gonna keep our hands beside us, and we're gonna lift and down. Just pulsing, lifting our chest off the ground. 3-second hold and down, and then lift it up again. So now we're working on our back muscles, lower back as well. Squeeze your bum. Pull your belly button into your spine. That's it. And rest. Good job. That is round 1. Let's go ahead and do round 2. Starting with our crunches. So again, try to hold it for as long as you can. But if you need to break it up into 3 to 5-second hold and rest, that's fine as well. So your goal is to be able to build your endurance throughout this week number 2. That's it. I'll try to hold it for the last 10 seconds. Hold it with me. Let's go. Breathe. Tuck your chin in. And rest. Good job. Feel the burn. Alright, next we have our reverse crunches. So if I find that this is easier to just tap the toe after you lifted it up. So see if you can bring your hips off the ground, pointing your toe into the ceiling. That's So reversing the movement. So now we're stabilizing our shoulders and moving our hips. Still doing that spinal flexion. One more. And rest. Good job. Flipping over for our Superman pulses. Or a 2 to 3 second hold. Lift and down. Lift and down. That's it. One more. Good job. All right, 2 rounds down. Last round. Starting to get sweaty. All right, let's go. Crunch. For as long as you can, I'm gonna do 10-second crunches this time. That's 10. Relax and up. Good. Down. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're gonna do the reverse this time. So make sure you control the descent of your leg. Flatten your back. That's it. Lift. Slowly down. Lift. Slowly bring your legs down. Alright, quick tap of the toes. That's it. Try to get both hips off the ground evenly. Good. Use your arms to anchor yourself. One more. Good job. Rest. Last one. Flip over. Head and chin down. Arms by your sides. Squeeze shoulder blades together. And lift your chest off the ground. And down. Lift. And down. Until the timer runs out. Let's go. Again, control. Bring your chest down. Don't just let it drop. One more. And rest. Good job. All right. Whew. Catch your breath. Wipe the sweat away from your face or your body. Well done. Go ahead and do the full body workout now.